happy birthday. No, really, happy birthday. And it may not be your birthday today, and if you're reading this or listening to this shortly after it publishes, thank you for being a loyal listener to the podcast. But more likely, you've been sent this sometime near your actual birthday. So I wanted to say happy birthday, and I'm sending this because I think there's a birthday crisis. What do I mean by birthday crisis? So remember when you were a kid and you absolutely loved your birthday, right? You'd have parties and it was just like a highlight of the year and all those things, right? And we just had a combined birthday for my two girls. They're both December birthdays. And so we had a combined one, and it was a puppy theme party. They're turning 2 and 4, turned 2 and 4 probably by the time you listen to this. And we decked out everything with Paw Patrol. They love Paw Patrol, and it was a great time. They've been looking forward to it for weeks. And I just think the celebrations were a highlight of their year. And that's right, celebrations, right? We have a family morning celebration. We have a friend celebration, a family evening celebration. We go all out for our kids' birthdays. Kids' birthdays are fun, right? But then, as we age, we lose our zeal for birthdays, right? Our celebrations become more muted, more toned down, until we just don't celebrate them at all. And many of us get to the point where we hope no one notices our birthdays. And that is a crisis. And I think we don't celebrate birthdays. We stop celebrating them as we age, I think, for two reasons. One, birthdays just become a smaller milestone as we age, right? My oldest, Ellie, for example, she just turned 4. And so going from 3 to 4 is a 33% increase in the life that you've lived, right? That's a big milestone. Or Emmy, who just turned 2, when you go from 1 to 2, you just doubled your lifespan, right? So it's a big deal to go from 1 to 2. And so, yeah, they're just big milestones for kids, and even all the way up into the teens, it seems to do a lot. But then when you go from 30 to 31, it's a 3.3% increase in your life, right? When you go from 55 to 56, it's a 1.8% increase. And so it just, by the time you get to your 70s, you get the idea, right? It's just doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal. And so maybe we celebrate the 5s, and then just the decades, and then like the quarter centuries, I guess. But it just feels like it's not that big of a deal anymore. But the other reason I think is that we fear getting old, right? We are obsessed with youth in our culture. We idolize the young and attractive and ignore the experience and wisdom. And the obsession generates everything from age-defying creams and Botox injections all the way to hair loss treatments and jokes about perennially being 29. And this is a mindset, and I think it's a bad one, right? I personally, I love getting old. There isn't an earlier stage in my life that I would rather go back to. Life just keeps getting better. I'm very blessed in that way. And I think if you're intentional about your life and you take action on it, it can just keep getting better as you have better relationships and achieve more goals. And it can be great, right? And I feel sorry for people, genuinely, who say that they would rather return to their 20s. Right, and I say this to my friends locally, but I'll go on record here to you guys saying that I plan to peak in my 50s and 60s, right, all the way through to the end of the 60s, and then maybe kind of curve off a little bit towards the end, maybe. But if you peaked in your 20s, one, I feel sorry for you, and two, you may want to reevaluate your life a little bit, just because life can keep getting better, and life isn't all about being youth and all these things. And maybe you say, wait till you get to be my age, you'll change your tune, and maybe, we'll see. You can tell me, you told me so when I get there. But in the meantime, like that is a mindset. I might not be able to convince you out of that mindset that getting old can be good, but I think you can still celebrate you. Right? And so use your birthday to celebrate you, even if you don't want to celebrate getting older. Do things you enjoy. Do them with the people you enjoy doing them with. Because there's plenty of time for other things, plenty of time for other people and to serve other people and to do things for them. But to me, birthdays are a great excuse to celebrate you, to do things that you want to do with the people that you want to do it with. And I have to give my wife, Kayla, a lot of credit for this, for really getting me into birthdays. Because I was following the same line of Peter and now, who cares about birthdays? They're less important. They're for kids, maybe the decades, etc. And she really got me back into birthdays. So we have this wine glass. Show it to you guys on YouTube here. It says, "It's my birthday month." And that's kind of the vibe that we get, right? We don't just do birthdays, we do birth months, right? We celebrate all month long. So here's how Kayla and I do birthdays, right? And for us, for the adults, we celebrate in 4 ways. First, we do a friend birthday. If you want to do a birthday with friends, with a friend group and those kind of things. Kayla, you almost always do that. I will sometimes do it. I'm more of an introvert than she is, whatever. Then we do a family birthday, right? With us and the kids, party, family party. We do a couple birthday, a date night with just my wife and I for both of our birthdays. And then we do an individual birthday, right? Something we want to do alone. We're both social introverts, right? It may shock you, but I'm actually a huge introvert. I prefer to be alone. I can be social. I can talk to people. I'm an introvert nerd that can also talk to people. But we also want to be able to just do our own things. And we have young kids, right? And so on each of our birthdays, the other one will take over the kids, and there'll be some part in the birthday month when you get to just go off and do whatever you want. No strings attached, no guilt, for taking some time for ourselves. And so, just for 2023 here, our birthdays are October, November, and then our girls are in December, right? And so we have Kayla's birthday, Halloween, my birthday, Thanksgiving, kid birthday, Christmas. It's a busy season for us. So for all your excuses, if that's your excuse, like, oh, it's too close to this holiday or it's too close to that or whatever else, hey man, your birthday is the same day every year. So you can plan for that. And so just to give you an example, this year, Kayla went on a trip with a friend to Georgia. They got it cheap. They didn't spend that much money, but she had a blast. That was kind of her solo thing. We did the family things. We did the date nights. We did the kids' birthday, or the birthdays with the kids. For my birthday, Kayla and I went out to an Airbnb for a few days, got away from the kids, and that was amazing. And then she left early, and I stayed an extra day just to have some solo introvert time, and that was amazing. And so there's just, we just find ways to hype it up, and we plan ahead, and we make plans. And we just started, I plan my own birthday, she plans her birthday. We try to do a little bit of surprise for each other. But if you want something, don't wait around and be mad when other people don't plan it for you. Just take life by the reins, man, and do it yourself. So we love our birthdays, and we look forward to them every year. And I'm already looking forward to my birthday in 2024. And so I just could not recommend this enough, that you have a happy birthday month. A whole month that there's just certain things in there that are made out for you. And so if you're getting this sent to you sometime in 2024, you're hopefully getting this in the early part of your birthday month. So maybe if you weren't going to do anything and you don't care about your birthday, hopefully I'll change your mind and you'll plan at least one thing, if not all 4 things, to do to celebrate you. So again, happy birthday. I encourage you to celebrate you. Do the things you love to do with the people that you love to do them with, even if it's just yourself, like me. So have a friend birthday, a family birthday, a couple birthday, and an individual birthday. It's terrific. Happy birthday. If you enjoyed that, you would love being part of our free membership community. It's called Retire Membership, and it has a host of benefits, all for free. For example, you can always buy my book, 3D Retirement Income, on Amazon. But if you join us at Retire Membership, we will send you either a hard copy or paperback for free, provide the ebook and the audiobook so that you can listen to it if you don't have time to read it. In addition to that, we'll also provide you with a bunch of content that you can't get anywhere else. For example, we have our quarterly Retire Mentorship magazine, which comes out quarterly and has no ads whatsoever. It's just timely content to help you stay the course. We also have workbooks for our free online workshop to help you get the most out of those, flowcharts to help you make better decisions, and a weekly email to provide timely content that you can unsubscribe from at any time. We never ask for any payment information, and we never share your information with anyone else. We just want to provide timely content and help you stay the course to retire successfully and stay successfully retired. There's no reason to wait, so join us now at retiremembership.com, where you can click in the link in the description and it'll go right there. We can't wait to see you in the community. Cheers. This podcast is educational only and is not investment, tax, or legal advice.